Hello and welcome to the Asshole Book Club. Let's see. Just gonna do 2 nice guy posts. Quick and easy, unless they're super long. Oh, let's see what this guy has to say about himself. I listened with interest and engaged with appropriate responses. Not because I wanted to get in their pants, but because I liked them as people. But where does it turn wrong? Okay, so this is on Reddit. A post that someone made on Reddit. And oh my god, what? This might be the entire video. Why is this so long? I got rejected. Seriously, Reddit? You gonna interrupt me like that? Okay. I got rejected by a woman last week. I asked her out for a bite to eat and she told me she wasn't in a place to date right now. But she was so flattered and happy I asked. I wasn't really bothered by it. I'm in my 40s and I'm working on a 100% rejection rate, even getting a first date, so it was to be expected. We talked for a bit, she texted me a few times, so it was nice to not have been ghosted. Well, last night I caught her on a date at the place I asked her out to. I wasn't happy. Why? Okay, I don't know. Why are these in quotes? Internally, but what could I do? I'm not allowed to. I'm not owed anything by her, and she is not my property, so whatever. I really didn't appreciate being lied to, but again, it is what it is. Before I read the next comment, it kind of seems like you think you were owed something. Like, if you have a 100% rejection rate when you ask people out, it's either A, you're asking out women who are half your age, or B, you're just a vile, repulsive person and no one wants to date you. Like, take some time, do some self-reflection, and really think about what you're doing wrong. Let's see. Next paragraph. I was content to just move on, but she has since sent me a few text messages trying to explain her side. I don't care about her side, and I responded briefly and coldly. I feel very bitter right now because this isn't a one-off occurrence. It's the story of my fucking life. I honestly don't even know what is the point of liking anyone if no one is ever gonna reciprocate interest. Jesus, I don't know why I cannot pronounce that word. Reciprocate. All I know for sure is that I'm not interested in being her emotional tampon. Ew. Whenever she wants to vent. I don't mind that in the past. I didn't mind that in the past because I genuinely cared about the women who did it, but it really hurts when that's all they see you as. I listened with interest and engaged with appropriate responses not because I wanted to get in their pants, but because I liked them as people. The end result is always, and I mean always, lies in complete dismissal towards my own feelings. When they inevitably get bored and ghost me. I am suffering from severe effects of loneliness on my body that most people who ever read cannot even conceive of. I hugged a woman I liked. Next page. I hugged a woman I liked a few months ago, and I couldn't believe how much stress and anxiety was lifted for weeks after. Ugh. It was like literal weights were being removed from my chest, and I never even knew this was a thing. I think the last time I was allowed to hug a woman, I was a teen in the 90s. I feel so deprived of basic human experiences most people take for granted. Maybe go outside more? Call your family a bit, Hug your family? I don't fucking know. Seems like you constantly hide out inside and are chronically online. It's not a healthy place to be. But yeah, right now I feel bitter. Bitter enough to not care if someone calls me an incel. Well, that's good because that's what you are. By literal definition, if you're involuntarily celibate, there you go. Incels do as incels does. I didn't say that right. Oh well. Whatever. Bitter to not care about any woman's problems anymore if they don't care about mine. Bitter that I have to live with the knowledge that people date others they find reprehensible just because they're bored or they want a free meal. And I could never even get that. Edit. The biggest takeaway I'm getting from this is that people really have a problem with me using the word emotional tampon. They literally don't care about being a 40-year-old dateless virgin suffering from touch starvation, etc. That's not important. Fuck my feelings. I said emotional tampon. This is now my new favorite word. Yeah, I mean, you're a 40-year-old virgin for a reason. And you didn't even make a funny movie about it. Just reading your responses to comments here makes me recoil. I can only imagine all the contempt and rancor you must be exuding in person. People pick up on these things mostly subconsciously, so it's no wonder you're getting such consistent rejection. Oh, this is a. Okay, this is someone responding to him. An attitude adjustment is in order if there's any hope of salvaging your love life. Good luck. Yeah, like self reflection. Think about things, you know? Go to the top of the mountain, like I've said before, and just sit there and then stay there. And then he responded to that, thanks for the useless and hollow observation. And, I don't know, the same person or another person replied, not only are you insufferable, you're a coward too. Blocking people whose comments you don't agree with and not allowing them to respond. You truly deserve the life you have now. I sincerely hope nobody suffers the misfortune of becoming your romantic partner. What a disgrace. Which is seemingly what you want. You're cutting off your nose to spite your face. You admit these women owe you nothing, yet you feel entitled to something more than having a friend to vent to. You're bitter because your perspective and narrative is distorted. Until you get therapy, you aren't going to find what you want. It sucks to be lonely. You aren't entitled to anything from anyone. Every man I dated for a significant time and the one I married were all best friends first. That's not a dead end, nor should you expect anything else. Be a human looking to connect with other humans in any form. Um. Oh, okay. That top of the thing was cut off, I guess, of that last comment I read. He replied again, yeah, just be less chronically online is the large problem here. Like, go for a walk. So he quoted the person, okay, so you don't care if you come across as an incel, but that's going to get you nowhere with women, which is seemingly what you want. And then his response is, the complete and total lack of reading comprehension is unbelievable with some people here. It's like some of you guys just run with whatever narrative you have in your head. No, they're just going by what you're saying and responding appropriately. If you're this aggressive and blunt IRL, it's a little wonder why you're alone. Then someone said, bro, look at yourself and ask, would I date me? Do you have a balanced social life? Are your finances in order? Are you a capable and competent man? Is your physical appearance, grooming, and health in order? My guess is that you've been majorly lacking in one or many of these categories, which has made long-lasting changes in your demeanor. Your lack in these categories is probably visually apparent to the women that have rejected you, or if not outright apparent, subconsciously in the least. You only have yourself to blame. You haven't made the appropriate sacrifices or choices. Then his response to that is another smooth brain take. Yeah, you're just... Let's see, top comment says, yes, I saw the post earlier and some of his replies. Guy is a complete sociopath. I can only imagine the way he speaks to women who reject him. And this is a post from r/true off my chest. I'll have to check that one out. Yeah, I'm not gonna continue reading the comments, but Jesus Christ, man. Like, the people talking to you in your thread are right on the money. It's your fault because you are the way that you are. And if you're not willing to change or do some self-reflecting, well, then you're never going to find a woman to be happy with. I don't know. Let's see. Hopefully this one is short. This one says, anyway, I'm a nice guy. Probably after saying something not too nice. We'll see. We'll find out today. Alright. About me. Someone who was 27. Let's get straight to the point. I don't do that pronoun stuff. Don't care for it. Everyone has pronouns, though. If you identify yourself as a man, then you probably use he, him pronouns, don't you? If you do, then you do. If you do, then you do. Cool, happy for you, maybe. Also, don't plan on liking if you're trans. Again, don't care for it. You do you. Will block you as it's not my business and don't care for it. Anyway, I'm a nice guy, besides, hating basic language and all trans people. Or, I'm sorry, you don't care for it. Anyway, I'm a nice guy. Besides the bio, no point in lying. If you don't like the truth, that's that. Cool, I love the truth, and I don't care if you're hurting over, well, sheet, who cares? And then he said, don't drink, smoke, rave, clubbing, hates crowds. Okay, and that's the entire post. Dear reader, says the top comment, I believe he actually cares a lot. But he says he doesn't so many times, and he loves the truth, so obviously he isn't lying. Oh, wait, did he say don't not care? I don't not care for it. I missed that. Wow. That's a double negative. He has zero understanding of commas. Yeah, a lot of these posts are very hard to read. Okay, I'm done. Suffered enough brain rot for today. If you made it this far, thank you for watching the full video. I really appreciate it. And please like, subscribe, and comment what you thought of these two creepy incels. I don't know. Ah, man. I think I'm starting to get sick. Have a good day, everyone. I'll see you later, and hey da.